Hi guys, it's Paula. I hope you are doing well today. Today is time for Pan That Palette. I love Pan That Palette updates. I love watching other people's Pan That Palette updates, and I'm excited to show you guys my update for Pan That Palette. This is month 2. I started this project January 1st. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, I wanted to show you the progress on my Pan That palette from last year. This is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I never finished the cream blush from last year, and I just have to finish the cream blush. I am going to show you a picture of where I was last month. And here is where I am now. I am only working on this cream blush right here. I've already finished these 3. They were concealers and highlighters, like cream products. And these 2 products are on hold for now and will be worked on again at a later date. But what my focus is to finish this cream blush here, and I am hoping to have it gone by the end of March. I know that seems like there's nothing left, and it's not much, but a little bit goes a long way. So it is going to take me all of March to finish this little bit that's left. I am working around the sides. I am still able to get it out just using my finger, you know, and then dotting it on my cheeks. I might have to either start using a Q-tip or like clear out some of these sides and put it all together, because it is getting harder to get to those corners. But so far I've just been applying it with my finger. So that is that. That was last year's palette. Now on to this year's palette. I am working on my Pure Go Nude Eye and Cheek palette. I am going to show you a picture of where I was last month right now. Here is where I am this month. Oh, you see it? Right, boop, right there. I did hit pan in the cream shade. This is a matte cream colored shade. I use it to set my primer on the days that I am not using my Bad to the Bronze as a base. So on the days that I'm just using a regular skin colored or clear eye primer, I set it with this. I did hit pan. I have not just pan, but a lot used up. So I'm really happy with that. I am using the blush and the bronzer every single day. The other look that I'm panning involves this shadow, and this shadow. And I still have not touched this shadow or this shadow really at all. I mean, I've used them a couple of times, but those are not ones that I'm making progress on. I want to see how I can show you guys. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, is that the best way to do it? I have a little dip in this shade right here, and I actually have a really good size dip right here in this shade because I use it to set my liner almost every day and to kind of smoke out my outer V. So I actually have a really decent size dip going on this shade right here. It's just really hard to see it with this light, unfortunately. This shade, even though I use this all over my entire lid several times a week, barely has a dip in it. It's just one of those shadows that you use and use and use, and it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm okay with that. I am enjoying it, but it is a little surprising to not have some more noticeable progress than what I have, because I do use it a lot. I also am really pleased with the progress on my bronzer and blush. No sign of pan, no major dips, but I am getting baby dips. And it's kind of fun because now that I have the pan showing, I can see better how deep these pans are and, you know, how far I have to go to get there. So it gives me a little bit more hope for some reason. So my goal for the next month is to go in really hard with this bronzy shade and wear this look more consistently than I have been for the first 2 months, and get a noticeable dip going in this shadow up here. And I am hoping to hit pan in this guy by the next update. I am still enjoying using this palette. It's simple, it's easy, there's not a lot of thought. It's not like, oh, what look am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna do the bronze look because that's it's all you get, really. And I'm fine with that. This is going well. I am alternating in another look to keep me from getting too bored from this one look. I talk about it on my Instagram more, and I have done a couple of get ready with me's. So for January and February, I was pretty much panning the bronzy look from this palette along with a kind of romantic, soft, pinky mauve cranberry look. And I was alternating those two looks throughout those 2 months. And towards the middle of February, I decided to retire the pink look for now, and start focusing on another shadow. And I spent about a week trying different looks to figure out which look I wanted to pan. And so my new look that I want to pan involves a green eyeshadow lid with kind of an orangey peachy transition. And again, I'm still using, even with that look, I am still using my blush, my bronzer, this to set my eye primer, and a lot of times this to set my eyeliner. So I'm still getting use out of this palette even when I'm not doing the bronzy look, but it's just nice to change it up with 2 different looks. This week, I am not using either of those looks. I am actually testing out the Clover palette per the request of one of my Insta friends, Angela. She asked me to give it a full run to see if give it a test run to see if it's worth it for her to buy it. So this look is actually using the Clover palette. I will be discussing that palette in a separate video in about a week. So look out for that one. But in the meantime, that is my progress on my Pan That palette. I am truly enjoying working on this palette. I'm so glad that this is the palette I chose for the year. And I'm so happy to have one pan showing already. It feels really good. So thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.